Hi, my name is Phil Tyler. I have worked as a professional coach now for nearly 30 years, combining a sound knowledge of how people learn with a very pragmatic approach to understanding how companies and business work. I've put together this short video to help you answer questions like, what is coaching? Where can it be most beneficial? How does my approach to it work? And most importantly, how you and your company can ensure you will get results and value for money. So to the what. I have a simple philosophy in business. If you do what you've always done, you get what you've always got. So when my clients approach me, they have usually tried a number of approaches to solve their problem or change their work pattern, and have ended up frustrated because it's not got them the results they were looking for. Why? Well, because personal change is often more complex than first realized and can take up to 3 months to accomplish. It can be tough when we have to change one or more of the patterns of how we've worked for some time on our own. So working with a personal coach can often be the key to developing a new skill or way of working. The need for our continuous professional development is more pressing than ever before because of the changes going on in the world, forcing businesses to change the way they run, whether they like it or not, and this is speeding up. So for a lot of people, how they work today, which has been successful in the past, doesn't leave them feeling in control of their job anymore, or getting the results they needed. So to the where coaching can be used. Developing the theme of the last slide, more people are feeling the job controls them due to the pressure of work they are under, having to work harder just to stand still. One way coaching can help is to develop the new work patterns to break out from this treadmill and get back in touch with the skills and abilities that they used to originally excel in. Coaching can help develop a proactive leadership approach to work. Most of us now could fill our diary 10 times over with the urgent workload we have to try and get through. Coaching can help a person find the time to think, so you can work on important, non-urgent priorities, like planning for the future, and getting a deeper understanding of some of the challenges you have to deal with, thereby staying one jump ahead of how the world is changing around you. Coaching can also be used to help you grow and develop, not just within your current role, but in helping develop the skills and talents to further your career prospects. Other areas clients work with me on are their relationships, maintaining creativity, work-life balance, making time for long and short-term goals, getting higher management to support their ideas and approaches, and the skills and approaches to people management and team development. So how do I work with my clients? Well, I use a clear, simple structure to support them getting the results. You can phone me for an initial discussion so you can start to assess if it's the right approach to you. If you decide to use this, it starts with an in-depth face-to-face planning meeting, followed by 3 months of close coaching support with myself to ensure that you can sustain the new approach and become self-sufficient in it, and a final piece to ensure that everybody's got what they needed. In this tough economic period, an important question is cost. Well, there are no shocks with my service. It's a fixed investment, so no matter how much time we spend together in discussion, there are no nasty surprises in the bill. Briefly going through these first 6 steps. The first step can be by phone, and it allows you to get more information before making a decision to go ahead or not, and get an early feel if I would be someone you'd feel comfortable working with. The last question on who is funding the coaching is also important. This determines what level of confidentiality a person can expect. If you're paying out of your own pocket, then it's entirely between us. If the company is funding it, then there has to be an agreement set up at the start on what information and when will need to be fed back to the company and line management so they can see they're getting a return on their investment too. If you decide to go ahead, then a 2 to 3 hour planning meeting is arranged. In the first part, if the company is paying, all the relevant people would be involved, such as line management and HR if they're part of the contracting process. It's important here to gain clarity and agreement at the start on what everyone is looking for to get out of it. The second part of the meeting, which can be on a different day, would just be between myself and the client to start the coaching process, to look at what is needed in more depth and breadth. The last part of this meeting is to set up the ongoing support system. As I mentioned earlier, to ensure the person is not defeated by their old ways of working, I have designed a support system that gives the type of support that each person uniquely needs to be able to keep their new way going for 3 months needed in order to become self-sufficient in it. This enables the client to be in regular contact with me by a method of their choice, which may be by phone, email, internet, or text messaging, or a mixture of these. So, in month 1, this contact is operating on a daily basis, so you can stay on track with often the most difficult challenge, which is keeping it going every day without being deflected by the day-to-day pressures of your job. It also allows you to get any guidance at short notice for technical changes you may be needed in adapting the approach as you progress. In month 2, the contact moves to weekly, so you can start to test out your own self-reliance to keep it going without the need of a coach. And in month 3, this moves to fortnightly contact to continue to develop the robustness of the new approaches, so by the end there is no need for the coach being around anymore. And a final piece of the jigsaw is a face-to-face meeting with everybody involved in the coaching program to ensure the original contract needs have been met, and also for everyone to have a clear sense of completion. Working with a new coach for the first time can be a big step that has to feel right for you. So please feel free to ask me for references from past clients. These can be chosen from professional people at all different levels of business, from first line manager up to chairman. Feel free also to check out my profile on LinkedIn. You can see people's feedback, my qualifications, and the other areas of my professional work. If something has caught your attention in this short presentation, please feel free to get in touch. There is no obligation to take anything further. Thank you for listening to this short video.